All right, let's see if we are officially live tonight for the Oscars. Trying to get this out of the way here. Can we move? Here we go like this. We'll watch the Oscars on this screen as well. Let's see if my microphone's working on the stream. And just see if we're getting this going. Move this up a little bit so we don't see the floor. We got our background going. Let me have the YouTube chat up over here. Let me go and see. Background going. Let me have the YouTube chat up over here. Let me go and see. It looks like it's working. So it looks like it's working. So we have a lot of stuff working out today. Okay. So I'm going to do some stuff here. Let's get the Oscars up as well. ABC.com. Let's get this going. Live TV. Sign in. Should be signing in real quick. Have the password. What is the get in the settings here? That should be it. It looks like it is. Update. All right, so let's see exactly where we're at. What can we hear? What can we not hear? All right, so let's see exactly where we're at. Wait, what can we hear? What can we not hear? All right, so let's see exactly where we're at. Wait, what can we hear? Stop that rotation of just hearing the same thing over and over again. Okay, testing, testing, see how I sound, see how the stream pairs up. Testing. Testing, testing. All right, let's keep going and seeing if we get this sounding better. See if this is looking better for you on stream overall. Okay, so that is good. I can confirm that is good. Now let's go like this a little bit.
For this movie, even in talking to him about it in advance, like he was just so humble about the process and just really set out to make his dream movie with his dream cast. And like I'm just so proud of how far he's come. He's been working in TV for such a long time, making excellent TV, and this movie is no different. It feels truly of him and from him, and it shows.
Okay. Next up is going to be finding a way to get some just basic music for everybody here. Google Chrome background. All right, the Oscars should now be starting any second here. A little bit of a background music here as we start up on the Oscars. Watch along here. A little bit of a background music here as we start up on the Oscars. Watch along here. Okay. Closing that down. All right, so far we're starting out the day here 0 for 0. Oscar's gonna be starting here any second. Let's come here. Change this to game output. Test out to see if this still works. Test out to see if it still works. Perfect. Okay, now we can tweet about this. Now we can focus fully on the live stream of the Oscars. Everything else here has been taken care of. Let me, while we're on a commercial, go get myself my drink and bring it in. I'll be right back. I post here in some places too. The show has officially started. I see Jimmy Kimmel is out here talking. Oh, I already talked about Barbie. Okay, Barbie count number one there. Greta Gerwig. All right, we're talking about Barbie snubs. We're going for the easy low fruit. There's Christopher Nolan. Oh, that's what. All right. Robert Downey Jr. sighting there should be winning the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Yeah, this is messy. Want the most. What's the poor thing's joke gonna be? Let's see it. Two Yoruses. I bet it. Emma Stone. My pick to win Best Actress tonight. I have my call sheet here on the ABC Pickups website. We'll see how well I do tonight. See if there's any surprises per se. I'm feeling pretty confident overall. Ah. Oh, there were a lot of long movies this year. Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon. 2 hour and 23 average time for the best pictures. Interesting. Ah. Hey, Maestro joke come in? Ready for the Maestro joke to come in? Oh. It did tonight. That's true. 48 years. Man, Jodie Foster looks so much better than he does. Oh. Okay, that's true. I can see she looks better because he is that much older. Lily Gladstone, potential Best Actress winner. That's a good joke. Hey, Brown. A lot of first time nominees. Yes. Sandra Lowe. Oh. Yeah. Next year's achievement in casting. Probably been Oppenheimer winning this year. Oh, Steven Spielberg. Oh, season tickets. I guess he might have been nominated for one of the movies. I think Maestro he's nominated for as a producer. Yes. Good AI jokes. Definitely had to have straight conversation. But I do wish we would get towards the awards here soon. Okay. First award should be supporting actor or actress, because those are the easy ones. Those are going to be slam dunk picks for good speeches, good moments. I can actually put this on here too to give us a little bit more light up front for exposure. But I'm going to make it a little bit. We'll do that. Yes. The people who didn't get paid during that time period. That's actually a really nice gesture. Ah. Let's give out some Oscars. Yep. Actors in a supporting role. We are going to have Divine Joy Randolph join this wonderful group of 5 women. And I love that we're having 5 presenters for these acting awards. This is such a good change for the Oscars this year. And I personally, I just love it. And it's going to be Divine Joy Randolph will be 1-for-1 off the bat. It should be an easy one. Let's see. We're officially in on the Oscars. Yep. Mm-hmm. I love this. I hope we get the actor highlights. Great speech. Who gets to do Divine Joy Randolph? Emily Blunt here. It's nice to have these awards without jokes and people doing comedy bits. Daniel Brooks? No. Holdovers for Lupita Nyong'o. Divine Joy Randolph deserves this award. She's gonna win. Oh, it's gonna be such a good speech. You can feel it. You can feel it. Barbie's gonna get all these talks about we're most popular, most popular, most popular, blah blah blah. But it's a nice. Then Danielle Brooks, the last nominee to be talked about. Danielle Brooks was amazing in The Color Purple. Definitely the best thing about that movie. Not that Fantasia and other people weren't great, but Danielle Brooks was truly amazing in that movie. We better still get clips though. Divine Joy Randolph. Well deserved. The biggest lock of all locks. The Ke Huy Quan of this year. And honestly, one of the best supporting performances you can see in a long time. We are officially 1-for-1, though. And we're in for a wonderful speech, I think, from Divine any second here. Sad we didn't get any Oscar clips, though. We really should have had the clips of the acting. No clips. Where are the clips? A great speech from Divine Joy Randolph. Love that speech. Well deserved win. a great way to start the award night with Divine Joy Randolph winning for Best Supporting Actress. We're 1 and 0, 1 for 1. What a sweep by Divine Joy Randolph as we're in commercial break. Just highlighting exactly everything she's been able to do this award season. Golden Globes, Critic Awards, BAFTAs, SAG, you name it. Divine Joy Randolph won most likely for supporting actress in a movie. And Mary and the Holdovers is not just a role that makes that movie work, it's such a pure role, and she gives so much emotion and so much of her heart to it that I'm so happy to see Divine Joy Randolph win. Probably the easiest prediction of the whole entire night, but one that is very well deserved. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick on the commercial break, but we'll be right back and we'll get this going. We are back. Under the Bridge, Lily Gladstone series premiere next month. Oh, embarrassment. Oh, Inside Out 2 looks like it's going to be really good, I think. I think Inside Out 2 is going to be pretty good. Holdovers. Highlighting. So at least we get clips from most of the movies here, not the acting ones, though. Ah, the Holdovers. Paul Giamatti next to the Divine Joy Randolph. Maestro joke. Oh. Oh, animated animated stuff needs way more love than what's happening when it comes to jokes like that in America. Uh, all right, so this could be the first loss. I went with John and Yoko because I think it's just the friendly one. Litter of the Pig could win. But I went with War is Over. I think Pocket Jeremy would be like one if it was an actual like award that was, if I personally had to pick. I think John and Yoko is going to be just enough of a name value to get people to see it. But let's see. Letter of Pig, John and Yoko. I was right. They went with the music of John and Yoko because that's the only thing they care about. They're not going to actually watch these and see what's good or bad. They're just going to say what makes them happy. Oh, animated category is so sad and predictable. It still wasn't a bad short, but yeah. All right. Now let's see if it's gonna be Spider Verse or Boy and the Heron. What did I predict here? We predicted Boy and the Heron. So far, we're 2 for 2, 100%. Can we go 3 for 3? This is a tough category. Now, my personal choice here would be Spider Man Across the Spider Verse. Boy and the Heron didn't even make my top 5 Oscar list. Still a very good movie. But it's between Boy and the Heron and Spider Man Across the Spider Verse. This should be coming out to theaters for me and man. I'm looking so forward to seeing Robot Dreams. So Heron or Spider Verse? The Oscar. 3 for 3. We knew Miyazaki was going to pick it up. They should have people from Godzilla -1 go up for that. But we're 3 for 3. We've gotten through 2 of the tough categories: animated short and an animated picture. I'm excited for that. All right. We're 3 for 3 so far. Next up should be original screenplay and adapted screenplay. Interesting, we're doing those so early. Again, adapted screenplay could be one that I could get hooked up on. But I like how they have the order on ABC's website for the Oscar pick'ems, so. Oh, I should have timed Divine Joy Randa. How long was her speech? Was it 94 seconds? That's what I predicted, 94 seconds. So from screenplays, we're gonna go to makeup and hairstyling, production design, costume design, international feature, actor and supporting, visual effects, editing, documentary stuff, cinematography, short film, live action, sound, music, song, then the actor in leading role directing, actress in the leading role. So they're really milking the fact that we're going to have actress in the leading role go before director. That's telling me they're looking either for to make it a moment, or it's really the biggest toss up between Gladstone and Stone. Director not being in there if this path goes forward. But next up will most likely be the Oscar for original screenplay. So when that comes back, we'll see who wins the original screenplay Oscar. So all right. So let's see what is going to be the next award after this commercial break with the original screenplay. We should be seeing Anatomy of a Fall, my prediction of the holdovers. Those are the 2 favorites. All right. Which Best Picture nominee are we going to get here? Poor Things. right, what's gonna be next? Winning. That's true. So much of Poor Things was nudity. Because all right. Here comes the comedy bits. They're coming. Can't have Melissa McCarthy and be serious. Yes. Not funny. Oh, come on. Watch ABC. What are you crashing for? This isn't a funny bit. Just give the award to Justine Trier and Cord Jefferson, please. The nominees for original. Got Anatomy of a Fall, likely winner. You have to do the scene. You have to do the scene. Victim. I want to do it all. The rest of the It's the scene of the year for writing. Maestro might not have deserved to be here, but I love Bradley Cooper. May December's one chance. Justice. Pat's Lies. It's great a screenplay. Yeah, found you again. And the Oscar goes to Justine Trier, Anatomy of a Fall. 4 for 4. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Just that movie has great screenplay, great writing in it. Dun, dun. Yeah. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Academy Award winning Anatomy of a Fall. Now, will Cord Jefferson take home the adapted screenplay for American Fiction, or will Oppenheimer mess up everybody's interaction here? By Cord Jefferson. Oh. Anatomy of Fall's big win, I mean, a zone of interest is the sound. Oppenheimer could pull a win here, though. Now, Barbie could also win here, too. Oh, they gave her the speech. What do they get put for Poor Things? Cord Jefferson, we're 5 for 5. A very predictable Oscar so far, but I think seeing both these wins, I know there's people out there who are mad that Barbie got put into adapted screenplay, but between Anatomy of a Fall and American Fiction, Barbie never had a chance, I think, to win a screenplay award this year. This movie has excellent writing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. A great speech by Cord Jefferson. Oh, we're getting a Billie Eilish performance right now. Should be the winner. Mm. She's gonna win her Oscar again. She won a second Oscar. I don't see how she's not gonna win it. All right. So let's talk about what we've had so far with the Oscars, 5 awards, and everything has kind of gone the chalk. You have the most popular odd-making screenwriting, wins for screenplays with Anatomy of Fall and American Fiction. Divine Joy Randolph, the most obvious of all obvious potential winners, picked up her Best Supporting Actress win. And then as far as animated feature, the international contingency really pushed Boy and the Heron. Plus, I think Miyazaki's last movie, it was always going to be a reason why Boy and the Heron would likely have won over Spider-Verse, which will have a third movie coming out in that franchise. And then you had the John and Yoko War is Over, which obviously you have the political tones to it. You have the Beatles members attached to it. Very clearly why I feel like that won over some of the other ones. I think I said Pachydermy, if you actually watch it, was my prediction of what it's likely going, I would have picked to win. But people probably go into the short categories and pick based off of names and what the messages kind of are, especially for an animated type one. Because it's, you know, Jimmy Kimmel made the joke of like, you let your kids pick this one, right? For the fill out your animated ballots. It's like the animated shorts. Maybe The War is Over is the only one a kid could really understand the depth and nuance to it. And as far as feature films, Robot Dreams kids wouldn't have seen. Elemental Demoni, yes. Spider Verse, yes. Boy in the Heron, maybe yes. But that's much more of an adult film too. But we are 5 for 5 so far, 100% on the ABC Pick'ems route. But next up will be another big category. I went away. Maestro is the favorite for makeup and hairstyling. I went with Poor Things. I just think that Poor Things, so nominated, I think it needs to win a category, but Maestro could be this, so I could have my first loss. And then you have this juggernauts of production design, costume design, the Poor Things and Barbie collision per se, but I actually have production design going to Barbie. I have costume design going to Poor Things, and we'll see with makeup and hairstyling if that goes to Poor Things too. We'll see if they end up just what ends up winning what here. But if I can get through these next three awards, 3 for 3, we're looking at a potential perfectly picked game. The only things I really worry about at this point is documentaries and Best Actress. And they're doing a Shogun ad right now. And if you haven't seen Shogun on Hulu, FX and Hulu, absolutely watch it. I've been thinking about after the 4th episode comes through, I am going to do a first half of the season review of Shogun, and so I can talk about it and give this recommendation. This show on FX and Hulu is absolutely stunning, has amazing acting, gives a lot of history and culture that I wasn't aware of when it comes to the Japanese history and even Portuguese and just what other parts of the world were like in like the 1600s. And I'm just loving Shogun so far. First 3 episodes are up on Hulu. Cannot recommend it enough. It has been a blast of a show. All right, Oscars are back. What Best Picture nominee are we going over this time? Past Lives. Great movie. My third ranked movie of 2023. Greta Lee and Teo Yu were so good in this role. Past Lives is so good. Check it out if you can, wherever it's on streaming or renting. Such a good movie. Makeup and hairstyling. Maestro or Poor Things? Well, I mean, Goldrave is a more popular movie. Could do it. Maestro could get it with Bradley Cooper here. That knows, that Nazem. I don't think Oppenheimer's going to get it. We 5 for 6 or 6 for 6? Maestro, I'm guessing. I got it. We're 6 for 6. I was right. Poor Things got it. Both of them had amazing hair and makeup, heavy prosthetics use. Oh, my Poor Things faith faded off. Oh, we're 6 for 6 so far. Production design will be Poor Things or Barbie. I went with Barbie. Uh, well deserved win for Poor Things hair and makeup. Will it win for production design? We'll see. It could also go to Barbie here. I went with Barbie. I just think this is going to be Barbie's one non-song chance to win tonight. Good production design for Killers, honestly. Napoleon had good production design too, in my opinion. I didn't love the movie, but Asteroid City should have been here. Will Poor Things take home? This one is also amazing production design. There's my first miss of the night, but a well-deserved win for Poor Things. Undefeated no more, but a Poor Things win. Probably going to win costume design as well when we come back to that. Uh. I never knew this. Oh, who's gonna be? Oh, he's not actually naked there. This is the best presentation in so long. I went with Poor Things here. Barbie could take this one home. Napoleon had great costume designs too for the time period. Poor Things will take the 7 out of 8 so far. Barbie really only going to get song and music at this point. It has no other chances to win the rest of the evening. Ah. What a good win for Poor Things. 3 big wins back to back to back, and an amazing bit by John Cena. Holy smokes. So all the tech categories went to Poor Things. So, Oppenheimer fans, anybody out there, Oppenheimer's first upset alert for the evening will be in editing. If it doesn't win editing, then you can start wondering, are we going to have an Oppenheimer upset for the best picture and everything? Until it loses editing, these are all categories it was likely going to lose to movies that were just more artistically and filled with craftsmanship. Things like Poor Things. I think Barbie was likely number two. Writing categories again. Not that Oppenheimer didn't have great writing, but American Fiction is a superbly written movie. So calm down a little bit. Upset a word isn't happening. All right. Taxes. I did my taxes already. TurboTax non-sponsor, but all right, we're gonna be back here. Which Best Picture nominee is this? Killers of the Flower Moon. Great placement for Killers of the Flower Moon song, original song nominee. All right, this should be zone of interest, hands down. I haven't seen Io Capitano. I really want to see Perfect Days. This could be the upset. If there's an upset, Society of the Snow might be it. Teacher's Lounge was great. And the Oscar goes to Zone of Interest. Eight out of 9. That was a free space, like Divine Joy Randolph. Ah. Stunt category really does need their own. Airbnb, Verbo. No dunking on the West Coast for me. Nothing in Idaho. ABC. Don't like it. Are we gonna get I'm Just Ken? I can. Stands on our way. Dance, I can dance. Now I'm Just Ken, yeah. Ki Hua Kwan. Sterling King. Tropic Thunder reference. We love it. We love the Tropic Thunder reference. Uh. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper does that. Potential win for Oscar Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. coming here. Yes. He was a mobster. And who's last but not least here? Mahershala Ali. Nope. Ruffalo was great in Poor Things. ABC. And the Oscar goes to Robert Downey Jr. A no surprise, another chalk win. Robert Downey Jr. gets his Oscar for playing Strauss in Oppenheimer. And we are officially 90% correct tonight. So far. What about Edgerton? What about, I mean, not Joel Edgerton? What about Aiden Albright, who was your acting partner? Rami Malek, who was kind of your acting partner. Messi's clapping. Yeah. Mm. Ah. So the next category is going to be visual effects. And I have no idea how this is going to go. My pick is the creator. But with Godzilla Minus One having a very popular campaign, it could take home the win. Or things like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, those are popular movies that could take home the win. And then you have the Napoleon, which again was more of the artsy movie that could be an Oscar choice. So visual effects up in the air. This is probably the biggest question mark category of the whole entire award season coming up after this commercial break. Yeah. Uh, uh. Stop, stop. Did not kill him. Doesn't matter. Love the anatomy of a fall. Holy smokes. Creator had amazing visual effects. ABC, stop freezing. Could be my second loss for the night. Godzilla -1 gets the win. Good for that crew. I'm happy to be wrong about that. That'll be a crew that is so happy. The campaign lasted. They're bringing up their Godzillas. Oh. Mm. Mm. It should be Oppenheimer. Holdovers should be Oppenheimer. If Oppenheimer doesn't win this, then we go on upset alert, but Oppenheimer should win this. And the Oscar goes to Oppenheimer for editing. Oppenheimer, yes. Yeah. So Oppenheimer, calm down. You guys are going to probably win the evening now. A well-deserved win for editing. Ah. American Sympathy song coming up here. Do a refresh. Why that? Beautiful performance over here with the American Symphony. Uh We had the memoriams at some point too. The Eras Tour is actually a fun in theater concert event. I don't know if I'll watch it on Disney Plus. I'm not a big Taylor Swift Swiftie fan, but it was a fun experience. Yeah. Aubrey Plaza. We love Aubrey Plaza. ABC, your app sucks. Your stream sucks. It's crashing and stopping and buffering nonstop. And it's not because of my internet, because that's really fast and good. It's your site that sucks. Back on with Maestro being shown. Hmm. Woman's amazing. These are words of the biggest toss-ups, but I didn't see any of them. Okay, ABC. Repair shop. This could be the winner. Last repair shop. Not Poe could also be a winner here. I went with the ABC's a book banning just because. You know, I've been hearing the minute I heard what the last repair shop was about, I wasn't surprised. I will take the L here. So happy to see this win after hearing what this is about. I intend to see if I can check it out.
Ashamed to say I
Yeah, I'm not ashamed.
Oh, the stream is so crashing. Uh-oh. ABC stream crashing. Refresh. Come on, 20 days of Mirapool. Give me the win. Let's see here. We're 10-3 so far total. 10 out of 13 hits. I have 20 days of Mirapool here picked. "20 Days of Mirapool" with the win. Let's update that. "11 out of 14. We're doing good so far. A well-earned win for 20 Days of Mirapool. Yeah. Yeah. Johnson, yeah. Ah. It's just well to find yourself and fight for me. I'm just Ken. Mhm. 9 awards left. Kind of like the halfway point, I think, right? How many awards have we gone through? 9 awards left. One. We've done 14 so far, so a little over halfway. Chalk's still happening across the board. Categories that were up in the air
kind of were up in the air per se, but everything that's been a major category has kind of went chalk. No big upsets yet. Again, the next big category to see what ends up happening is going to be Best Actress, in my opinion. Uh, so Oppenheimer's going to probably win. They love black and white for cinematography. And the winner goes to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer wins this one as well. The Oppenheimer sweep is going to find its way through the rest of the night, I think. musical score, Ludwig is going to win for Oppenheimer. Issa Rae. Oh, short film is next, actually. Henry. Oh. Night of Fortune, I actually really liked. White and Blue was really powerful. If that one's, I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Paul. Well, that is now 13 of 16. How are we doing tonight, Paul? Obviously. Energy loss. I saw that, Paul. We're just live reacting to the Oscars as it's going down. We're trying to do that. Hopefully, stream quality's holding up well. Fighting ABC's app from refreshing every 20 seconds. Becky G. UNC did well this weekend. See, energy sucks, but this is right as they're going to pop off. Did the seeding come out for the tournament yet? Was this Selection Sunday, or is that going to be next week's Selection Sunday? Let's see. So you guys still have the ACC tournament coming up here. This is a song being played. It's not a bad song, but I don't do music. I'm not like some David person that swears like he knows music left and right. It's women's basketball. Yeah, tournament starts for Selection Sundays. Well, where's the? Let me look at the rankings on my phone here. I'm going through and seeing. But back to Oscars, lol. I mean, it's a musical segment, and this Oscars so far has been pretty chalk. Four things won the creative categories. You know, Anatomy of a Fall and American Fiction won the screenwriting. You had supporting actors Divine Joy Randolph and Robert Downey Jr. There's nothing really surprising going on just yet. Highlight so far in terms of presenters is definitely John Cena walking out naked. You know, I think if UNC wins the ACC tournament, they'll definitely get a 1 seed. Okay. The challengers with Zendaya. I actually think this movie's gonna be doing pretty good next month when it comes out. What are we laughing about, Paul? So while we're commercial, I watched your guys' game last night. I don't know why I didn't record when the stream didn't put my sound in there, but the Maokai on your opposing team had like an allergic reaction to grouping with this team or TPing with this team. The new Zendaya movie's a no from you? Too artsy? I think it's gonna be. I don't think it'll be that artsy. I think it's gonna end up being more of a pop culture type film. What you should be saying is it's too young for you because it's clearly going after her. That show that's on HBO that everybody loves, but I don't really watch. But I know even people like David watches it. What's it called? What's the HBO show called? with all the drug dealers and Sydney Sweeney. Oh gosh, I haven't seen it on HBO. I know you have Sydney Sweeney. I know you have Zendaya. I know it's like a really popular, whatever that show is. I think Challenges was gonna be kind of in that same tone. It'd be try young edgy is what I would call it. Euphoria, thank you, Paul. I don't watch Euphoria, and it was on the tip of my tongue. And yes, Euphoria. I think Challenges is going to be in that same tone range as Euphoria, which a lot of people like. So, but I am It's weird because I remember Zendaya like debuting on Disney Channel. For me, all of these more adult like roles and TV shows are like it's so weird to see her in. Well, good thing they gave us me a timer. 1:35 of commercials still left. It does. I just it does have a big audience, so I'm excited to see if Challengers will be good. I mean, movies to start this year before Dune were just not that great. I don't know if you've seen Dune yet, but it seems like we're turning a little bit in a more positive direction with movies because man, was the beginning of January and February just like absolute slog of movies. Ford F1, yes, yes. But the next two categories that are going to be coming up, we have sound, which is either going to be Zone of Interest or Oppenheimer, in my opinion. I'm glad you enjoyed Dune a lot. I like Dune a lot. I am definitely more in the I won't call it negative side because I really do enjoy Dune. It was a very good movie, but I am not the one to be on the super hype train of calling it like an all time great. Oh, it's been out 2 weeks. You're the only one here. So you can spoil it away. With the ending shot, yes, with Zendaya and stuff. I believe it was Zendaya. The ending shot was incredible. I love Zendaya's character. American Fiction being showed now. This is another movie that I'm not sure what it's on streaming for everybody, but American Fiction was a great movie. Really recommend people watch it. But as far as sound, it could go to Zone of Interest. It could go to Oppenheimer. Oh. Have a good night, Paul. Thank you for stopping by. We'll fight through the crashing of ABC. Oh. Oh, the Madam Web joke. All right, we'll tell you who wins. You can't see the main broadcast. I don't blame you. It's ABC's website is bad, and you're doing other stuff too potentially. But I will say who wins what categories. Right now we're having a funny bit with from John Mulaney about sound, and I kind of like it. That was a great presentation that went into a Field of Dreams rant. Oh. The Zone of Interest, I think, could win this. For sound. This is just sound. Creator has pretty good sound. Dead Reckoning, Mission Impossible has really good sound. That's another really good movie on Paramount Plus streaming. Not enough people saw it in theaters. Oppenheimer obviously has amazing sound. Amazing, amazing sound on Oppenheimer. Then Maestro is all sound with the music and everything. But will it be Zone of Interest? Will it be Oppenheimer? The Oscar goes to... The Zone of Interest. I picked it. I was right. The sound is its own character, and it's what makes the Zone of Interest such a haunting movie. So, a well-deserved win in sound. Not an easy film to watch or hear, but definitely one that gets the point across. Zone of Interest with the win in sound. So yeah, so Paul, for you who might not know what Zone of Interest is about, it basically the main plot line is you're watching the Haas, who is one of the SS commanders or commanders of the horrible concentration camps in Germany, kind of watching his family running their own life, why they live right across the wall from Auschwitz. And so much of the movie and what makes it work and really gets home the horrible people message is hearing the sounds of all the terrible things going on the other side of the wall without seeing it. And it's just one of the only movies I've seen where it tells its whole story in many different ways, and it's really through sound of hearing just the horror of it that you're able to understand. But now we're getting I'm Just Ken, so everybody's excited for this. Oh, he's in a seat. I love I'm Just Ken. It won't win Best Song, but I love the song. Live beside. I'm Just Ken. Don't crash ABC. I wanna know. Real thing. Feel. Hmm. Slash is here. I'm just Ken. So we love the I'm just Ken. What a great performance. Mm-hmm. What a performance by Gosling and crew for I'm Just Ken. Now I know Billie Eilish is likely to win for her song, which is a much better just overall song and better performed in terms of quality, but there's something about I'm Just Ken that just connects to me and I think connects to a lot of people and is going to make it an all-time classic to that whatever we're in, all in our old ages in our 70s we can tell our kids our grandkids we were there when I'm Just Ken was first made and performed in Barbie. Because I think it's going to be a type of song that lives that long and is remembered that long. Just like your musical classics from things in like the 1960s, like I'm Singing in the Rain and stuff like that. That's that was a great performance. Commercial break. We should have score and song coming up after the break. The rest of the show should go pretty quick as we have no musical performances left. Minimal. We have the In Memoriam, so that's the one musical performance we have left. Uh, Next category, Best Picture nominee, Oppenheimer. We're showing Oppenheimer's package. No Matt Damon and Jimmy Kimmel beef clips yet. Oppenheimer very well on to a win. Not winning as many awards, I think, as some people were expecting, but given some of the competition it's in with some of these categories, I'm not surprised. Oh, ABC, stop crashing. All right, trying to refresh here to see what wins. I do have the app open and ready, so whenever we get other picks. So that up zone of interest pick did put me back up into these top 500 for ABC's pick'ems overall. If I look at my groups, I'm in 23rd place for ABC fans, 11th place for First Take, 15th place for Sports Center, 21st for Oscar fans, and 10th for Daily Wager. 14 out of 17 so far. Honestly, only category I'm really worried about is Emma Stone winning the Best Actress. But if I get that and I can sweep the rest of the night here, we're gonna be near tops of a lot of different boards. All right. They're doing score right now. I'm trying to load back Oscars on ABC. Come on, there's 50 minutes remaining. What in the world is this website? The score. Ludwig Göransson wins Oppenheimer for score. Came just in time for him to win that. So that's another correct prediction for me. And Ludwig Göransson is so young, and some things like Black Panther, Wakanda, Black Panther, and now Oppenheimer. Hans Zimmer and John Williams, he is the next predecessor when it comes to award season talent and just a masterpiece of a musical artist. An Oppenheimer score, that is one I feel like you can listen to when you're driving, and you will be entertained and it'll be enthralling as you're driving down the highway. Well deserved win for Oppenheimer and Ludwig. Oh. Not the knock against not getting video games. That's okay. So now we're doing song, and I'm imagining it's Billie Eilish for What Was I Made For. There's the outside chance Ryan Gosling wins, and that crew wins for I'm Just Ken. And it does go to Billie Eilish. My stream just jumped ahead 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And Billie Eilish takes home another Oscar, second of her career, for a really beautiful song, What Was I Made For. No Ryan Gosling being surprise gifts tonight. But a well-deserved win for Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish has the ability of being so phenomenally talented, but also so authentically humble. And I think that's what just allows her to just grasp on, the talent alone is enough, but being so humble and so authentic is just what makes her even more of a superstar to so many people. And Barbie got its award. That's the one award Barbie has left to win, and it got it. I do feel a little bit, I don't say bad, but they obviously, because they're the only Barbie win, have a very big pressure to be kind of like the one beacon award speech for Barbie the whole night. But a well deserved win and a great speech from Billie Eilish and her brother for best song. So we have the in memoriam left. We have best actor in a leading role, best directing, best actress in a leading role, and best picture. And my predictions the rest of the way through is Cillian Murphy for actor in leading role. Unless Paul Giamatti upsets here, I think that one's pretty sewn in. Same thing with Christopher Nolan and Oppenheimer. And then there's the coin flip of all coin flips between Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone for Best Actress. So there's always a slim chance that those votes get split enough, and Sandra Hüller with Anatomy of a Fall sneaks in and picks up that award. I don't think it'll happen, but it could very well happen. And then Oppenheimer is likely going to win Best Picture. And I was 15 seconds off the how long did the speech go? Mm-hmm. So Billie Eilish is now the youngest person to win 2 Oscars. Mm-hmm. Never changes. Yep, red light never changes. All right. There's one perfect in the first take still out there. The in memoriams right now. Oh, this part always is sad. Mm. Yeah. Why are we showing the people singing? It's about the people who've passed away. Uh, Man, ABC streaming is just horrible here. What are the buffers? The non-stop buffers. And I know it's not just a me thing, because I see other people I'm talking to are watching dealing with the same issues. Back to commercial break now, so we'll come back and we have the major awards left. Picture, actress, directing, actor. 4 awards left. Last little bit here. All right, we're almost nearing the end here. We're back. Yes, 4 awards. Best actor is up now. Definitely an excellent group here. Didn't realize Nicolas Cage had an Oscar. Wow. Ah, Bradley. Cillian Murphy's gonna win this Oscar, pretty sure. Ah. Yes. Likely winner of the Oscar, Cillian Murphy here. Goldman Domingo was great in Rustin. And the Oscar goes to Cillian Murphy, right? Yes. No surprise here, a little bit. Oppenheimer takes home the award for Best Actor. Ah. Ah. Steven Spielberg. Should be Christopher Nolan here. So if Justin Trier wins, I'd be happy as well too. Yorgos as well. I love Poor Things a lot. Yorgos is deserving as well. Martin, you didn't deserve to be here. Christopher Nolan's finally gonna get his Oscar. Christopher Nolan finally gets an Oscar. A long time coming for one of the most well-known and well-loved filmmakers by the public. We have a very fond speech here, I feel. Warner Brothers, you lost it. Universal got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we have actress and best picture left. So now the big question is, who will win the final categories? Who will win Best Actress? Gladstone v. Stone. This is the biggest award, but the biggest toss-up. We know Oppenheimer is winning Best Picture. It's filled all the categories it needed to win to get to Best Picture in terms of cinematography, score, editing, director, actor. Nobody else is taking Best Picture. So we're going to come back and we're going to find who's finally going to win this Best Actress race for the Oscars. Will it be Lily Gladstone, whose portrayal as Molly in Killers of the Flower Moon was subtle, quiet, but powerful? Will it be Emma Stone, who, in my personal opinion, I'll put my all biases out there, gave the performance of the year beyond any gender or anybody else's Bella Baxter in the movie Poor Things, transforming from annoying adolescent in an adult body into a sophisticated woman who understands why the world is the way it can be and is choosing to be better than that. There is a lot to be happening here, and again, like I say, don't count out Sandra Hüller for Anatomy of a Fall. Delivers an amazing performance as Sandra, who is up for trial, and if the two Stones split the votes too much, a large international conglomerate could vote Sandra Hüller in for the win. Now, BAFTA went to Emma Stone, SAG went to Lily Gladstone. Most people are leaning more towards the SAG nominee being the win, but we'll see what happens here. Now, again, Hüller could be the deciding kind of validity person. Does she take up 2 spots and 1 spots that kind of unbalance the actress race? We will see who ends up taking it home after this commercial break. All right. Thank you for anybody who showed here, Paul. Thank you for staying in and chatting a bit. I will be putting out my own video recapping the Oscars on the channel here afterwards. So far, my favorite moments outside the wins: John Cena coming out completely naked and using the envelope as coverage of his balls, great, and John Mulaney ranting about Field of Dreams. But we are back for Best Actress. And they are definitely going quickly. They want this to end quickly. You can tell. Yeah. Have a good time, Paul. It was fun. Ah. Annette Bening. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Gary Mulligan. Gary Mulligan was great in Maestro. All right. Will it be Stone? Will it be Gladstone? Here we go. Emma Stone takes it. I was right. She got it. Second Academy Award for Emma Stone at such a young age. The performance of the year, in my opinion. I am so happy that she's taken home this award. Lily Gladstone was amazing. Please don't take any of this reaction as a negative towards her. Yeah. Oh. Amazing speech from Emma Stone. Well deserved. From La La Land reference. Oh, this is Matt Damon. Oh, Matt Damon. Uh, Al Pacino. Pacino. Fredo. Mm-hmm. It should be Oppenheimer. We can end with an Oppenheimer. Oh my God, Al Pacino is definitely his age, but Oppenheimer gets the very good win for the night as Best Picture for 2024 at the Oscars. Nolan got his year. Yes, I ended up being 20 of 23 now. I think I can fill it in. Really solid prediction ratio I'm proud of. I missed a few different categories, but it was a pretty chalky night. If you were following award season, if you've seen the movies, I feel like everything fit into puzzle pieces where it was. Things I missed was documentary short film, production design, and visual effects. So, but you know, it was a very good year at the Oscars, and as somebody who watched almost all of these movies, it was a great batch of movies that I can't recommend enough for people, and it really did. It was a puzzle piece that fit in very nicely. You say that, but there is one person on ESPN that did get every on the ABC website that got all of them right, and I was close. I was going between Poor Things on production design and that Barbie would win it. I didn't see the documentary short films, and I could have went with Godzilla minus Kong. So no, and there's nothing wrong with the Academy, doing, behaving predictably. And like you said, 2023 was one of my favorite years of movies too. Like the 10 Best Picture nominees, I feel like I can go to pretty much anybody and give my own recommendations for, and I think the majority of people could really like and enjoy these movies. It is particularly. I agree with you. Mainly because you have to get those short categories down. What really helped me this year for short categories was going to see the live action and the animated shorts. And seeing those, I was able to pick those categories because I could see how the Academy would vote for those. Nice, yeah. No, I was lucky. My Regal, the big Regal here in Boise, does them for like a week, where you can go see them all, in one big kind of film format. But Best Actress was so hard. Visual effects was one that I missed. That I think was hard. I knew Godzilla minus one had the momentum from nominations. I wasn't sure if it was going to keep it for the overall presentation for the actual award. Now that the Oscars are technically over, I'm going to close that there and just wrap up stream here because I do want to film and edit and put out my full-on reaction to the Oscars and what happened tonight here. But there was a lot of great movies. But yeah, I do. I think the fact that Lily is only in about 25% of Killers of the Flower Moon will hurt her in that voting. I think Emma Stone, I will say it for me, and I'll say it in my video that I'll make here later, gave the absolute performance of the year for any gender or individual as Bella Baxter. And I just loved that performance. I felt like it's going to be one that Emma Stone will be remembered for 40, 50 years down the roll. People will remember her as Bella Baxter. And I just did not see, even though she had the Oscar already, I did not see that being enough to get, movie getting stopped. As far as other stuff, Oppenheimer won where it should have won. Picture, supporting actor, director, editing, score, Zone of Interest. For a lot of people, will be surprised at one sound, but when you watch Zone of Interest, definitely the sound was a big thing there. And Poor Things was my second favorite movie of the year. I'm one of those cliche people. Oppenheimer was my favorite, but Poor Things was a very close second. And I just love that movie, and I can't wait to see it again here now that's on Hulu. Visual effects, you got the Godzilla minus one moment. You had a great speech by 23 and Maripol, presenting why the outstanding individuals, John Cena as Naked Man, and the John Mulaney. The Johns killed it presenting. But yeah. Zone of Interest for sound 100% makes sense when you see the movie. But I think because it's a movie that not that many people saw, or they saw as a foreign film, the average person wouldn't know what that was there per se. And then the rest of the way through, really no surprises overall tonight. Poor Things won the creative categories. Barbie took home Best Song with Billie Eilish. Great performance from Ryan Gosling and I'm Just Ken. I said it best with friends here texting. Billie Eilish's song, What Was I Made For, is the better overall song. But I'm Just Ken is the one that you're going to want to sing at a karaoke or when you're with friends. And that's kind of how the evening went. Poor Things won the creative categories, and screenwriting went to Anatomy of a Fall and American Fiction. And those weren't awards that were like, let's just give these movies something to award. I think in both adapted screenplay and original screenplay, those were the best movies that were in those roles. So that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to go film, edit, and put out my full-on thoughts on the Oscars. If you're new here, give a like and sub to the channel. I have reviews for movies that came out this weekend. I did all my best pictures why they should win here, and I'll be doing more stuff here soon, like reviewing Shogun and making my by the numbers looking back at the DCEU. So I'm gonna end stream so I can film that and my battery doesn't die too quickly. But thank everybody